Alright, I should be live if everything wants to work according to plan. A little bit late because my OBS was being a little weird, but that's alright. That is alright. Alright, I do have mic audio, okay. Just want to make a posting I'm live. Do that. I don't think that did it right. Gotta delete that real quick, actually. Share. Yeah, what's up, Stormy? FNC, what's good, my guy? Just creating a post, and then I'm gonna set this up. Post. Alright. Should be good. Okay, it's being weird. What? It has a working link. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. I already have it on. Alright. Should probably actually remember what the... Can I just view the map? Okay. Sent a friend request. I don't accept friend requests. Sorry, bro. Alright, let me... Actually, I should probably put in custom key first. Custom key. Alright. That should work. Pretty please. Pretty please work. Finding server. Okay. Swear if this gives me more problems. Okay, there we go. Notepad. Map. Code. Let me actually remind myself of what the code is. I don't know it off the top of my head. I know it's kind of crazy for me to say, but... Just give me 1 second. Six two one four. Gonna have to extend this. Custom key. What's 1 2 3? There's the key, and then region. NA East. All right. There's everything you guys should need to know. All right, I'll start up once I get some people in the queue. You know what I'm saying? All right. Everything you guys need to know is on this notepad right here. So when I get enough people, I'll start it. Probably start around maybe like 3 or 4 people, maybe, perhaps, per chance. All right. All white, all white, all white. Loki a bit tired. Just kind of waiting for this community post to kind of hit people's feeds. It's still showing a link for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. It's not doing that anymore. All right. Try to see how much delay. I think I have like 20 seconds of delay. It's a bit of delay. Not gonna lie. Not going to hold you. I do have a short coming out in like an hour and a half, I think. So maybe if I'm still live, I'm probably not gonna be live in an hour and a half. I'm gonna be real. But maybe if I am, maybe that'll push some people in. You never know. You never know. Maybe people are at school or something. I don't know. My school hasn't started back up yet, so maybe I'm just starting this way too early. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, all right. Probably started this way too early, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't like have any other time to do this. So, what can you do? Can you do? Ah, I'm gonna cancel this queue and I'm gonna start another one because no one is here. No one is here. No one is here at all. No one's here. Oh, someone just joined. I probably should actually put the thing up. Whoops. There it is. Alright. Let's hope we can get some people in this. You know what I'm saying? Last time I streamed this, it went pretty well, so. Yo, what is up, Tiger Moth? What is up, my guy? How are you doing? Alright. With a Z is crazy. It's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. We are trying to get viewer games with my mini BR, which I thought would be going a lot better because it did way better the last time I did this, but I'm assuming school and stuff. Kind of forgot people had school because I haven't not gone back yet. So it's probably the reason no one's in here yet. If I'm gonna be real. So, you know, that's how the stream is going so far. Honestly, I probably should have thought about that, but that that is besides the point. You know what I'm saying? So, show. Oh, we got two. All right. Assuming that other person is you, Tiger Moth. I'm just gonna give it till 5 minutes. If no one else joins, then I'm just gonna start it with us two. You know what I'm saying? So, if that's the case, you know, that's what it'll be. If it's just me and you, then that's what the stream will be. You know what I'm saying. And I might try streaming again with this later, just to see if more people are in, cause school and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It is you. I assume so. I assume so. All right. Just gonna give it till 5 minutes, and then we'll start up. And then we'll start up. All right. 5 minutes. Starting. Just make sure my controller is plugged in. Yeah, there we go. There we go. More people join in a little bit, then that would be amazing. Because I kind of want to get videos and stuff done later tonight and not stream. I'm probably only going to stream for an hour anyways right now. So, what does the loophole look like? It's completely custom. Off the top of my head, the ARs I believe are the normal AR, burst AR, spire rifle, and the sideways rifle, I believe. So, that's what the loophole's looking like right now. It obviously changes throughout the seasons, but yeah. And shotguns, it's the tac, sentinel pump, and then the outlaw. Pretty sure. And then everything else, I don't really remember off the top of my head, but I know there's the kinetic blade just got added like in the last update I did. So there's some pretty cool stuff in this. Pretty cool stuff in the loophole right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. I don't know, pretty cool weapons. All right. Just gotta give the map a bit to load in because it's pretty big. All right. Spy rifle is good. Sideways rifle. I don't know. Sideways rifle. I don't know. I feel like the sideways rifle is just like a worse version of the infantry, but like it's not as bad as everyone else says it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the worst gun, but there's definitely better stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's fine, but spy rifle is like actually crazy, especially with no like scoped ARs. Like, it's so good. It's probably like my favorite AR they've added like in a while. My personal opinion. Like, I'd say the last time when they had an AR that I liked as much as the spy rifle was probably like the Striker Burst, like when that first came out in like Chapter 3. So yeah, been a little bit, but I think it's really good. Alright. I'm gonna land at one of the new POIs that were just added in like the most recent updates, so that's what I'm gonna do. And that is what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of talk about this map for a little bit, like kind of like what's going on with it right now. Just kind of like so I can talk about stuff and not just be dead silent. So right now, as you probably could tell by the name of the map, this is currently Chapter 2 Season X. So it's the 10th season of Chapter 2, and you know that's pretty cool. You know, the actual Fortnite didn't have like a Chapter 2 Season X, so I'm kind of doing that. And basically, the whole theme of like the current season is time travel, right? So it's basically like just kind of going through different periods of time. You know, on launch this season, instead of adding any new POIs, it just brought back like 3 older POIs from Chapter 2. Well, one of them was from Chapter 1, but it came back on the Chapter 2 map. So, you know, those POIs were Lake Fungi, which is the center POI in the middle, Chug Central, which is over here, and Watsing Home Base on the edge. Those all came back and were older POIs that came back at the launch of the season. And then the biome I'm in right now is actually just added on Sunday. So, that is pretty cool, you know? I'm planning on doing like every 2 weeks, every update there's like a new POI in the season, because I just feel like it fits, right? So like, right here this week, we had like a whole like Zen kind of Lunar New Year kind of inspired kind of biome, which is actually a throwback to an older Chapter 2 POI. It's not exactly the same POI, but it's like a remix version of 2 POIs that were here previously into like that style. So, no, I think it's pretty cool. And not this Sunday, because I don't do updates every week on this map typically. It's typically every 2 weeks. But this next Sunday, I'm going to have a new update that's going to have like a pretty big change to 1 POI. Not to this update, so how much of this is 1.0 versus 2.0? This is all 1.0. This is all 1.0. All done in normal creative. Because I have not figured out how to do anything with 2.0, and I'm probably not going to figure out how to do anything with 2.0 for a long time. So it's just kind of how it is right now. But yeah, pretty big updates planned for the rest of this season. And then the season after this one, I'm just going to say that it's not going to go straight into Chapter 3 after the season. So, that's all I will say about that right now. I am working on it, so it'll be pretty cool. It'll be kind of nice. I made a VR map that's not that good. I mean, you know, I've made a few VR maps before this one, and they were not great. Like, even, like, with Chapter 1 of this map, like, Chapter 1 of this map was not that good, I'm gonna be real. So, you know, it takes time to, like, make good maps. Like, even, like, on this map, like, the earlier POIs, like, the Chapter 2 Season 1 POIs in this, a bunch of them just weren't that crazy, you know? So, yeah. You build stuff, you know, it just doesn't always turn out how you want it to, but, you know, just keep on going, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I got some pretty big plans for this map, and I might... Can I get an exotic out of this? If you did not know, these little boxes right here, you can buy them like a hollow box, kind of, from, like, Chapter 4, and you have a chance to get an exotic, so... Pretty cool. How do you optimize memory? I wouldn't say I really optimize memory. This map is, like, basically maxed out. Like, it's pretty bad. with the memory. Like, for example, on the most recent update, right here, there used to be a Durburger building, but I had to get rid of it because there was too much storage in like this area of the map. So I had to end up getting rid of it because I didn't know what else I could get rid of. So, but you know, there might be changes coming to this POI soon anyway. So getting rid of one building doesn't really matter, you know. My main problem is too much memory, so my map is too small. See, small BR maps are not a bad thing, honestly, especially with less players. Like look at Blitz, for example. That's a small BR map, and it works because there's not a lot of players. So if you have a small map, right, you can easily make that work just by having it tailored to less players, right? Like, for example, I made a reload mini BR map like a while ago that I'm gonna be honest, haven't touched, but that map was not as big. It also has less players on it, I believe, that could play it on one map. So, it's not as big, has less POIs. And also, this map, like, the size of the map hasn't really changed that much at all, but the amount of POIs, like, drastically did. Like, in the first season of this map, of the Chapter 2 map, not, like, the first season in general, but the first season of the Chapter 2 map, like, had only, I believe, like, 9 POIs, and now, I don't know how many there are at the top of my head, but I think it's like 20-something. So, you know? And one tip I will give for bigger BR maps is these kind of terrain pieces, I believe it's like the modular, like, temperate, whatever they're called, these kind of terrain pieces, you can make them really big, and if you use the buildable versions, you can build on them, and it's really nice. So, if you want to make a big map, and want to save a little bit of storage, I would recommend using the modular terrain, because you can make it way bigger than like those like Chapter 1 kind of esque terrain pieces. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, small BR maps can work too. Like, I'm actually working on a smaller kind of map BR project right now that probably is gonna be out by the end of the year. So. I heard you shooting. Heard you shooting. How do you make the loophole? I use trackers and same thing. I just looked up a tutorial on how to make custom loopholes, and like I've stuck with that for like the past like 5-6 years or 4 years, however old the original Montreal season was. So yeah, I've just used trackers and item granters. That's how I've always done it. Heard you shooting. Oh. That was the biggest fumble I've ever had, I think. I actually think that. Alright. Gonna go back to lobby because I need to get a new code. And that was a crazy fumble. Not gonna lie. Should've just kept spraying, bro. Should've just kept spraying. My shotgun was reloaded. That's why. That was the problem. Alright. Game numero uno. Game numero uno. Alright, I need to switch my device I'm reading chat on real quick because my iPad is like at 4%. So I gotta switch my phone real quick. But yeah, I will just say that I have some pretty big creative stuff I'm working on right now. Low-key been getting like way more into creative as of late. So like I've always been in creative, but like you could tell when I have like a period of like just like not being interested. Like the second half of Chapter 1 of my map, I just like launched it like a season and just didn't touch it. So yeah. But you know, I've been feeling pretty energized to do maps recently. So I've been working a lot on that. Matchmaking error, blah 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 blah. That was not a good showing. Not a good showing, you know what I'm saying? Okay, why is this not working? Can I? There we go. Alright, let me get my notepad back out. Everything's the same, just the code has changed to that. Watts 456. And we'll wait for a bit. See, there's 3 people in here, so hopefully we get 3 people in the queue. You know what I'm saying? You know what I am saying? Alright. Kind of want to talk about videos, like what I'm doing with videos. Because I feel like I've been low-key kind of slacking on videos for the past, like, week or two. Like, I've had, like, one video, like, released since the start of the new season. Which is kind of crazy. I know. But, I'm working on, like, this really big concept video right now that is taking me way longer than I thought it would because there's this one skin that I have to design like a million different edit styles for the video, and it's just taking really, really long to do. And once you see the video, once it eventually comes out, like I hope by the end of the month. I hope by the end of the month. Once the video eventually comes out, you will understand why it took so long for that one skin. Also, it wasn't just the one skin, there's like a bunch of other skins, like the super styles are a bit different than the normal one. Make more exotics. I I don't know if I want to do more. I'm probably gonna end up doing more exotics because those videos just always do the best. But I'm not too crazy on the exotics right now. I'm gonna be honest. Like the exotics are really tedious to do because it's just like the same exact look for like every weapon, and when like you're doing that, like you're trying to make an exotic concept video like every few days, it takes it could take up like to a whole day basically for me to design like all like the actual like art for the exotics. And then like the actual like saying what they do doesn't take that long, but just making the exotics like designs themselves takes a bit. And it's just like really tedious because they all look like the same. They all got the same look. So, and especially since I've done like 120 of these exotics now, I'm kind of running low on ideas what to actually make for an exotic because I've done so many of these. Like I don't want to overlap with like an older weapon I've done. So that's how I'm feeling about the exotics right now. Probably gonna end up making more, but not at this moment. There's like 2 other concept videos I want to get out before I do another exotic video. So Eradicator has potential. Eradicator is probably gonna be the easiest exotics to do because they're just all purple. I don't like the lawless ones. Were kind of well, they weren't that bad to do because I just outlined the weapon in gold and then like filled it in with like the black, right? That wasn't too bad. But the unstable ones, basically for the unstable ones, I did what I did with the lowest ones except with pink instead of with a pink outline and a purple background. And then I had to go in and overlay a gold like spray paint effect. And then I had to go put in like the white stars and it took like way too long for each weapon. Like took way too long. So, but unstable exotics aren't here anymore, so don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about that. I've also been thinking about doing like exotics that don't have to do with like the actual like theme of the season. Like maybe instead of doing like Eradicator exotics, I do something else. Like maybe I make more slap themed exotics. You know, like the ideas there aren't too innovative, but it would just be like here's 10 like healing items that have slap effects on them, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Maybe an Eradicator Cyto's weapon. Maybe. I don't think I'd do that like in one of like the videos with my ideas, but maybe if someone suggested that in like one of the I made your ideas into exotic weapons videos, I'd do it. You know? You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're about to hit 5 minutes and I'm about to start it. So once this hits 5 minutes, I am going to start it. Going to start it. But yeah, I might make a video talking about how I'm feeling with like content on my second channel, just talking about that, because there's a lot of things I want to say. I'm gonna start the match with you. 5 minutes. Waz return. Can I join? I just started a match, so in the next match you'll be able to join. All right. So I might make a video talking about how I'm feeling with content, because concept videos, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit burnt out. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna hold you. Like, I've been trying to do other things. Moth Mimi Industries, can I join? I just started it, so after this round, you guys can join. All right. I'll put the code back up after this round. So, yeah. But as I was saying earlier, creative content is like what I've been like gravitating to, at least when it comes to like this main channel. Because if you don't know, I do have a few other channels. There's only one that I'm like really consistent on. Like, in terms of content, like, I have a music channel, but it's not really, like, it's just, like, for background music for the videos that I make. When it comes to, like, actual videos, there's only, like, one other channel am fully into, and I've kind of been focusing on that a bit more. You got me into creating ideas for custom exotics. I have an entire document of, like, 50 pages with exotics. Well, maybe if you comment on any exotic videos in the future with some of those ideas, I might make them. You never know. I'm gonna send you a friend request. Moth Mini, I don't accept friend requests. Sorry, bro. Do not accept friend requests. Alright. I'm not gonna land on one of the new POIs this game. I'm gonna land at, somewhere else. You'll see. It's not gonna be a name might actually have to be a name POI so you can actually get stuff. Whatever. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah. I'm like blanking on things to talk about here. I'm low-key. I feel like I talked about everything I wanted to talk about, and I'm just not knowing what to talk about. Maybe I'll just keep talking about this, I guess. About the map. So, yeah. Basically, a few of you came in here after I was talking about this, because I was talking about like future of this map and like stuff about that earlier before some of you guys came in here. So I'll just kind of briefly go over that again. Yeah, this map has some pretty big stuff going on in the future, is what I'll say. Like, this season is gonna be like really jam-packed with content, so expect like not this Sunday, but there will be an update next Sunday, with a new POI. I'll say that, and then 2 weeks after that, another thing, and then I believe Fortnite, or like the Fortnite equivalent event, is also happening during the season near the end. So, that'd be cool. And I'll just say right now, this is the last season on this version of the map. I mean, you probably could have guessed by the Season X in the title. Like, this will be the last season on this version of the map. But, one thing I will say is next season will not be Chapter 3. Although Chapter 3 will be out by the end of the year. It just might not be after this season. You know what I'm saying? So, I do have pretty big plans for this map in the near future. So, be pretty good. Also been working on like a minibar related stuff. What's the map code? I don't have it memorized off the top of my head, but it'll be on screen when the next custom starts, so it'll show up there. Alright. I just am going to showcase this feature off real quick. These are server spawns, and basically you have a test, and you just have to fight these guys that spawn. And after this timer runs out, you'll get some pretty good loot. right here is where it gets a little bit tricky. Like, if you miss one, they just like start spawning everywhere. And once they get a bit much, like, you know, they kind of can get overwhelming a bit. But right now they're kind of acting really stupid. I don't know why they're being really dumb. Maybe Fortnite broke their AI in the new season update. Because they were shooting before, but now they're not. So I don't know why they aren't shooting, but this is making it way easier. Oh, he's pickaxing. And you'll look into that in the next update. How long? Got 10 seconds, alright. Not too long. Oh, shit! Oh my god! Oh, my stuff was not reloaded. Oh my god, that is crazy. I didn't even get to show off the good loot. I didn't even get to show off the good loot. That is crazy. That is crazy. Probably should have gotten a better shotgun though, let's be real. Let's be real. Alright, that match is over, so we'll start up another custom right here in a second. I just gotta get back to lobby and set up a new code. You know what I'm saying? Alright, what time is it? It's been streaming for 36 minutes. I'll keep going for a little while. Because I do want to get videos done. Custom key. Alright. Let me just get this key real quick. Alright, there we go. Oh, let me actually type that in right. Alright. Here is all the stuff you need to know. And this notepad. We'll give it a few minutes. We'll give it a few minutes. So, yeah. Kind of crazy to think that this year is already, like, almost over. Like, I know it's kind of crazy to say in August, but, like, we have, like, 4 months left of this year. Like, that's kind of crazy. I feel like this went way too fast this year. Like, I feel like everything's been going so fast recently. So, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I feel like I have not uploaded as much as I want to. How do I use the key? You go down here, and where it says custom key, you hit this, and then you enter the custom key that I have on the screen, and then you accept it. And then you just ready up and make sure you have the right map and server. And then you should be good. I'm working on this one map that's like completely unrelated to the Watts Royale series of maps, I guess you could say. And I'm just wondering if I should like maybe every once in a while just like stream that, like making that map. But then again, I kind of want to be a surprise for when I announce it, so I don't know. There's another map that I am going to start working on soon that I feel like I could stream no problem without it being like a spoiler for anything. So I might do that, you know. I might do that. So I don't really know. I don't really know. I want to stream more, but I don't really have the time to stream right now. So that's in that I don't know. I'm like fumbling my words right now. That's kind of weird how it's being right now. You know, kind of weird. Kind of weird. It's not working. Make sure you're in the right region. You have to be on NA East. And the key, well, you have to make sure you have the right region and make sure you typed it in right. Make sure you have the W capital. It's not working. Likely you have the wrong region, which would be NA East in this case, which is the right region. Um, and also make sure you have the right map because I do have other Watts Royale maps. Make sure it's the one that says Watts Royale Chapter 2 Season X. You're on the right region, then you probably typed the key in wrong. Go and retype it. And make sure you have the right map. Make sure you put in this map code or just typed in Watts Royale Chapter 2 Season X. Alright. Ah. Low-key yawning a little bit. Jeez. Jesus. What's your opinion on the Twin Mag SMG? It's pretty good. Nothing crazy, but like, it's just a fine SMG. Fine, good SMG. I believe I've had it in this. Yeah, I did have it. I had it in this map, 2 seasons ago, I believe. So, it's pretty good, pretty good. Still not working. I don't know what to tell you, bro, because 3 other people are in, so I'll go back and double check. Make sure you have NA East as your region. Make sure Watts 234 is the key with the capital W. Make sure you have the right map. That's probably the most obvious thing. Other than that, I can't really help you besides that. I'll give you like another 2 minutes, and if it's still not working, then I'm just gonna have to start because I can't have everyone else wait forever. You know what I mean? So I'll give you a few more minutes. But just can't have everyone waiting forever. Can't have me waiting forever either. I got other stuff to do. I think the exotic version is great. The zero dashes are easily game changing depending on how you use them. Yeah, it's pretty good. It says error. What does like the error message like specifically say? Restart your game. Restart your game. Us like make sure 100% you're on the right region. Like, and make sure you have the right code. Like, if those two things, oh, I did not mean to do that. Those two things are wrong, then you're not getting it. But yeah. Restart your game. I'm gonna give it till. I'll give it till 9 minutes, and if you're not in by 9 minutes, then I'm just gonna start because I don't want to keep everyone waiting. You know what I'm saying? You know. All right. Matchmaking error. But yeah, my only guess would be region. I think that's the only thing that can cause that. I think region's the only thing that can cause that. So that's the only thing I think could be wrong is the region. Make sure you're in east, not west. Because they're pretty similar. Or central. At least central is one now too. I don't know. I don't have the regions memorized anymore. Like I did like 6 years ago. So you're in? Alright, there we go. Alright. I think that's everyone, so I'm going to start it up. Start it up. Got 5 people in here this time. Pretty big, pretty big. Restarted your game and work. Sometimes restarting is all you need to do. Sometimes that's all you need to do. You know? Alright. What's your favorite effects? Gold Rush. Gold Rush easy. It's the best one. Best one, most balanced. Best one. Undoubtedly. My opinion. Gold Rush is just too good, bruh. After the season's like done or like is about to be finished, I'm thinking about doing a video where I like rank all of the named POIs from Watts Royale Chapter 2. I don't know how many people would like actually watch that, but I think it would be fun, you know? I think it would be a fun video. Goldfish is great. Goldfish is great. Nitro is good too. Nitro is good too, but it's a little... It's kind of like Gold Rush, but a little bit more broken. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah. How would you guys feel like after like this season's basically done if I ranked like all the Chapter 2 Watts Royale POIs? Because I think that would be a good video, but I just don't know how many people like actually want to watch that. You know? After this game, I might actually make that a poll. Like in the chat. See how many people actually would want to watch that. Where I want to draw. Yeah, if you do not know, those are the different kinds of chests. Those are what they look like. In builds, at least. I do play most easier builds, too. I honestly don't know the last time I've like, actually played like a build game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah. I do want to do a video ranking every Watts Royale Chapter 2 POI. Honestly. And honestly, I think next time, like the next chapter, is gonna be pretty crazy. One second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Alright. Sorry about that, just had to do something real quick. Can't turn? That might be a problem with your controller or whatever. Like, I'm gonna be real. I would probably get that checked out. Alright. I'm gonna pray that no one bites me while I try and do this. So that would be truly amazing. They're actually fighting back this time. I'm trying to deal with one right here. So if I'm like not moving for a period of time, that's why. 26, alright. I might just honestly wait these guys out, because like, look at this. Like, if he lets it get out of hand, it gets pretty wild, but You know, it's not that hard. Not that hard to deal with. Yeah. Look at this loot you get from defeating one of these. 2 mythics and an exotic. Like, it's pretty good. I just realized I have no builds. That is not good. Probably should farm up a little bit. Can I break these? I can't break that. God, that's one of those builds. I have no builds. Like, I can't do anything here. Oh, but the charge SMG actually comes in clutch once. Oh my god, that's the first time the weapons any actually ever did something. Oh my god. And I have a few builds now. Oh my god. Spammer? Bro. What else was I supposed to do in that situation? Alright. You gotta actually farm. I forgot that you gotta actually do that. Kinda wish I got a low-key better mythic AR. But, you know, we don't always get what we want. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I don't think I need to bother opening chests, because I have pretty solid loadout. Oh, wait. Ooh. Why is my... What is going on with my skin right now, bruh? It's... Oh, I didn't even realize that was the last guy. Okay. Something's wrong with the DMR. I did not know that was a problem. Is that like a new thing? I don't remember that. Because like the normal DMR is in the game right now. I don't know why that's being an issue. It's just a problem with that version. I don't know. I don't know. 53 minutes? Alright. This might be the last one. For now. Like, get a new custom key in. Make sure I can get the lobby. Alright. There we go. Alright, new code up. This might be the last one. All scopes have been weird for a minute. I don't know, because like in normal BR, I haven't used the the Deadeye DMR like at all this season, but I'm pretty sure it's not like that. Otherwise, I don't think it would be in the game. So I don't know why the exotic version's like being weird. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how long this game goes, and if this game ends up being a pretty long one, then this will end up being the last one of this stream. Took away scope canting. That's where like you can like disable the scope, right? Why would they do that? It seems really unnecessary. I mean, no one ever used it, but like, I don't know. It seems kind of unnecessary. Maybe the unstable DMR is just bugged. Maybe that's just the problem. You know, that could be it. See, oh yeah, I wanted to make that poll. How do I make a poll? Might do I have to make a poll on this on my computer? All right, let me go to my stuff real quick. More channel. Alright. Because I think I have to put this up while this loads. I wanted to make this poll, but it's like... I think I have to go in, like, the stream in order to do it. Alright. Poll. Start a poll. Should I rank every now chapter 2 POI for a video? Start poll. Alright, that's there. Keep that up. 5 people in. Alright, is that it? Is that everyone who's in here? I think that might be. Let me just restart this real quick. Alright. I think this is everyone, so I'm gonna start the match. Going to start the match. After this game, I'll close that poll and see if anyone thinks I should make that video. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. That's interesting. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about that, but that's not important right this second. All right. All right, we are in. We are in. I love the loading in. Oh. Hello? Hello? Am I bugged? Might be bugged. Oh. Okay. Okay. I guess that was something. That was something, I tell you. All right, I'm gonna go here. I remember when I was making this POI. I can't believe that was already almost a year ago when I made this. That is actually kind of crazy. This POI is almost a year old. It will be in like 2 months. Kind of crazy. Kind of freaking crazy. There's POIs on here that are like 2+ years old. Like this, like chapter 2 of this map turned like 2, like last month, I believe. I believe chapter 2 came out in July of 23. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's when it came out. Alright. No exotic. Womp womp womp. Alright. Alright, you're right, you're right. Let's start this server spawn. Server test. If I don't miss the shot, this would be so much easier. If I just had to aimbot, this would be so much easier. Holy shit. He kind of lasered me. Ooh, someone else is doing one of these? I see. Oh, did I left the area. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is so bad. No, I lost out on it. Ah, that sucks. Guess no mythic or exotic for me this game. Should not have tried and pushed him. Or like went for him. Kinda dumb. Kinda dumb. Alright. One more chest and I can open up this ice box. Maybe I'll get really lucky and get an exotic out of that. Because that's how that works. Exotic? No. But it is a blue SMG, so I will take it. I will take it. Never noticed that box thing, you know. Probably fix that. Fix that next update. Alright. 4 left. 4 left. All right. All right. I'm just tripping. I feel like a person. Oh. I'm not close enough. Oh, he's running. He's running. I'm just gonna keep going over here. I think I did see someone over here. Ooh, baby, we are pushing that. We are pushing that. Oh, I'm fumbling. I'm fumbling my edits. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. This mushroom being way more of a problem. Ooh. Oh, I know you're in here somewhere. Okay. It might be cooked. I have like no health. Yeah, it's over. Yep, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Alright. I think that might be the last one for me for right now. Gonna be real. Going to be real. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Once I get back to the lobby, I'm gonna just do my little promo stuff for the end of the stream, and then I'm going to go. Alright. Alright, there you go. Alright. So, if you are enjoying the stream and you happen to like it, you should definitely consider leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Definitely consider that. Also, if you would like to support me, you could always go into the item shop and enter code WattsOG, just like that. Always helps. Always helps. And I do want to actually promote something else. 1 second. Let me close this poll. End poll. I have to go to my channel for this. This channel, Watts Funnies, alright? I want to promote this because I've been putting like so much effort into this channel recently, and I would really appreciate it if you went and checked this out. Been really pumping out shorts on here, as you can see, and the most recent video on here, pretty good, pretty fun, So and plus there's also a bunch of other content on here that you can watch that's old. So go subscribe to that if you want, if you enjoy that kind of content, and yeah. Think that'll be it for me for now. See ya.